Yeah, we are. Hold on. Sure, everybody set up. Yes, sir. Okay, boom. Now, what about that YouTube? I wonder if I could change it from here. Yo, what going on, Emery? That boy M Dog. That boy need to start streaming him damn self. Let's do it. Hold up. I got everything. I'm on 3 platforms right now. Fuck niggas. Fuck you me, nigga. I'm on 3 platforms right now. D nigga can't fuck with me. Hold up. Now let me make this bit. Yeah, boy. Y'all about. Don't even wait till I get Facebook and Instagram. Y'all nigga might hate me. Yeah, Lil Tim don't need to do that, Lil Tim. Man, what they got going on that kid? But what going on, yo? Give me a follow back. Fuck you, be. What did he go? What did he go? What did he go? Nah, let's stop playing. Yo, live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Join up, nigga. Yo, live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Join up, nigga. Yo, live on Twitch, Kick, join up, nigga. These nigga playing gangster and I know they ain't really solid, nigga. I stop all that acting, then the sneak this and stop watching, nigga. Y'all join up right now, I'm live. 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 Y'all join up right now. We about to be listening to Lil Woody, man. Cause this old pea brain ass nigga. My bad, y'all. I love looking at myself. Go to Woody, bitch. This dirt ass hoe. Range that bitch.
Okay, what information did I come up with that completely shocked you? You had no idea where it came from. Because if I remember correctly, everything we talked about was
I ain't gonna lie. Vlad, I know Vlad mad as hell behind there.
I'm not worried.
You feel me?
I'm not
Yo,
worried.
appreciate you. What going on?
Undercover cop. This is like 18 years later I've been doing this.
It ain't your fault if people choose to come up here and incriminate themselves. What would they do? I ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't never going back to the streets no more.
Yeah.
No,
That good. He ain't going. I'm glad he said that
Okay.
with a smile on his face.
A lot has happened since our last interview, and unfortunately, your
Yo,
newborn son passed away.
I ain't gonna fake. We might see that boy Ahmad on that game, boy. He might see me cut the rug.
You don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Nah, cause they be playing on the internet. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna put my personal life. You feel me?
Okay, well, as a father myself, who also has a son, my extreme condolences. I don't know what it would be like to go through something like that.
I appreciate you, and don't even think about it. Nobody should not go through that experience it. Yeah.
Yeah. How many kids do you have total?
3.
3. Okay, so this would have been your 4th.
No, that was my 3rd.
Oh, that was your
Still
3rd.
is
So you
my
have 2 other
3rd.
children.
Yeah, it still is my baby.
Yeah.
And I want to apologize to you though. You feel me about whatever damage I could have done by saying how I felt about your buddy, whatever case going on. But I ain't mean to hurt you if I did. Just apologize.
In terms of what?
About me saying that y'all were the police. I ain't got no real evidence to say that. I'm just apologizing. You know what I mean?
It's all good, man. It's all good. I didn't take it personally. You're the
Vlad,
person that said that.
you know what's funny?
If
Who
it's
cares?
Vlad know his ass police, and now he want to sit here and act like he not.
If it's true,
Vlad, you know why we come to watch your end. We want to hear the real.
Hey,
Nigga ain't here to hear you not incriminate. Nigga, I want you to incriminate yourself, dumbass.
In front of the goddamn law.
We ain't watching Vlad because it's entertaining. Nigga, I don't want to get to know these nigga. Why you did that lame shit?
That's
Yeah,
What's
they-
going on?
I'll take that.
Because what is your purpose?
My purpose is to build a
for the
successful
information that you be digging for.
to have a successful YouTube channel and to have people viewing it.
Hell, what are you two going up, man?
Employ
Hey.
people that I support
Hey,
and to
you two going up.
right now.
So who it is in this situation that you support?
Who
Oh,
am I supporting? Let's see. I got about a dozen employees. I got a whole bunch of family members.
In this
Who?
situation involved
What?
me in the trial. Which one of us do you support?
Well, I'm not really supporting anybody.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I did financially support you by paying you for the interview. There's that part. But in general, we're creating content for the viewers.
Well, honestly, you gonna make way more money than you paid me. So, right?
Well, I think in that particular interview I did, but you always take the risk coming into an interview. Where we've had interviews where we paid people more than we've made, we've actually lost money on interviews.
they lost money on. I feel like if you're not doing it other than the purpose because this shit funny,
You went to the big New York.
what else you doing it for?
That's not.
To me, this shit funny.
20,000 a month.
But you don't make the money back because the stuff that you having a conversation about, I guess, ain't it? You don't think it's that?
What do you mean?
If you try something different instead of the route that you like to take, you would have made your money back then.
Well, I do a whole lot of different
What?
things. We interview rappers, producers, business people, NBA players, actors.
Who the
list goes
best
on and
person
on.
you sat down and interviewed with? Out of
What do you mean by
everybody
the
you
best?
interviewed,
What do you mean by the best? How do you qualify that?
the most interesting person you sit down with to you.
The most interesting person I have ever sat down with was Smokey Robinson
And what made that person so interesting?
because he is human musical history. He was there at Motown.
My day good, Joe.
Showed up when Stevie Wonder showed
Noah,
up, when
my
Mark
day good, Mark.
Huge
Fuck you, Mark.
catalog.
I ain't mad, nigga. Talking about some what the
World
fuck.
music, and he's
What the
86
fuck about
years
your
old.
bitch ass?
Completely
Hoe ass
lucid
nigga.
and well spoken.
You a real person, and you a real hoe ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga.
For sure. What was
Yeah.
your most watched interview?
My most watched interview was probably my first Tekashi 6ix9ine.
For sure. See, I asked you them questions. See, did you have the answer to them? You had the answer to them, so you may take this to another
Hit
level.
bitch ass better have lip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you got into a few interesting beefs since last time. You and Charleston White are going at it.
Who?
Charleston White.
Can you refresh my memory?
I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, I fuck with
Charleston
Woody.
White is.
Cause all the shit he done been through, he ain't crashed out. Yeah, I would have been thought Woody would have gone ahead just.
A black man.
You feel me? Like I would have thought he would have been gone ahead and
The
just
shoestring.
turned up.
You talk about the shoestring. Yeah. I know you talking about.
Okay. How did this whole thing start?
I was looking for my shoes. I found one, and I didn't have a shoestring in the other one. So,
And that was Charleston White?
man, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. I just know that I don't recall where I put my shoestring at. I don't beef with guys. I don't see men. I'm living in a world that have billions of women in it. That's all I see is women.
That real shit. Good shit, Woody.
But
That's
you
how y'all
have
know I could really fuck with Woody. Cause he real life don't change on my
Nothing
mama.
over them.
okay, because Charleston White mentioned your deceased son when he responded to you.
My son, me and my family, we okay. We's
Right.
in God
Now-
gracious.
God
Now,
gracious.
keep in mind, me and Charleston have not had the best relationship either. And at one point, we started to go back and forth, and he said things like, "I hope your kids die" and stuff like that. So I'm used to these types of strategies with Charleston.
I don't know who he is
Okay, so you have no comment at all about Charleston White.
at all.
Okay, fair
He
enough.
a real nigga. Cause I know he wanna say every. Bro, if y'all only knew what Charleston White said about this man's son, y'all give this man some grace
Either one.
for where he don't
It's a
came.
fit 'em.
Cause me,
Okay, now Finesse 2 Times, you do know who that is, and how did this whole thing start?
I know, now, let me tell y'all something. This shit was so fucking funny, bro. Like, hey, Finesse, he gotta be the method. He said, "I'm sorry, Woody, I gotta do it too, but fuck you." I'm like, hold up, Finesse, chill, man. Oh my mama, I'm like, nah, he tweaking.
On my behalf, it's no beef with him. To me, you feel me? I don't know Finesse personally. He ain't took nothing
Hey,
out
we
my
gotta go
pocket.
back to that video.
He ain't violate me or my people, so it ain't.
Condom head, shake
it
that.
ain't personal. I like him. He made me laugh.
Hey,
And
man.
I was depressed one day, and I got on Instagram. He popped right up, and I don't know who he was talking about, but he was so funny. He made me laugh. I said, I like the guy, and I just took it upon myself. You feel me? Like to help him out. People don't understand the way the internet works. You feel me? Finesse, he doing things, and he generating a lot of attention. And there's a lot of attention on me too, so I'm gonna take the attention that's on me and throw it off on him. Y'all go watch Finesse, cause he need help. You feel me? Some people are so used to like to being laughed at that they just does things to continue to, want to make people laugh at them and it help them feel better. So I don't know. I just try to give him more light so that people can keep laughing at him because he want to be a clown.
Okay, but how did it actually start?
He said,
You tell me how it started.
Hey, yo, that nigga said, you need to chill out. And you need to worry about your girl.
I don't know.
I want to hear from you.
I don't know. I don't know how it started.
Hey, man. Let me tell you something. This shit was so funny, man. Once I knew what Woody did that, bro, I knew they was finna start being.
I'm gonna go back and forth with you. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
He said, you need to worry about your girl.
Okay, so
He said, that's all little Woody I had to do it to you, my boy. Fuck you.
when you had made some comments.
I gotta go back and find. What for that Suicide page at, man? We about to listen to that shit again. No, it's not this. Listen.
All the way to the floor. I'm gonna bring them up from the Himalayas, and I'm gonna smack the
But he.
at your ass. And you gonna take it.
You responded to him. You called him Funky Body. And then
I ain't no
he
nigga,
responded
bro.
to you and said that he wants to challenge you to a reading contest.
And I told him.
I know what this nigga sound like. He can't read.
Reading that contract.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Call
bro.
me out on my education when you just sat right there and turned yourself into a slave, buddy.
Right. You said instead of challenging me to a reading contest, you should have read your own contract before signing your life away.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Damn.
I mean,
He
he's
right.
contract. He's trying
That
to get
nigga
out
right,
the
y'all.
contract. I heard, that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something from a person coming from the street. You listen to Vlad. You sitting right there. Let me tell you something. Two things ain't gonna take place: a bad contract and how to tell a person more than one time to eliminate that contract. Why would I want to go to war with somebody like Finesse that can't get out his contract? And you want to call me uneducated? At least I ain't stupid enough to sign no contract. That ain't in my best interest. I don't even know who Harry Potter is. Talking about I can't read no Harry Potter book. You goddamn right. The fuck am I reading a Harry Potter book? It ain't finna get me rich. It ain't finna take care of my kids. Harry Potter probably ain't his real name. And I ain't putting my hair back on. Now I'm scratched out again.
Hey, man, listen, man. In a minute, man.
When it comes to like a new artist, like a Finesse 2 Times,
I want them niggas. Them niggas need to go ahead and get in the ring. Hey, man, y'all spam down below. Y'all need to spam Finesse and Woody get in the ring. I want to see Finesse and Woody get the fame,
The
bro.
contract he signed was an ABCDEFG contract.
Okay.
H come out the G, don't it? It didn't take a rocket science to figure out there was a bad contract.
Well, I already know, boy.
We grow up
You
watching
don't
these
stuff
rappers
to the
sign
brim.
bad contracts. How the world do we sign one? Help me understand.
It's not necessarily a bad contract. It just so happens that when you're one of the few artists that does blow up, it's not going to benefit you initially because the record label has a business model which involves a whole lot of artists making no money and losing money. So the artists that do blow up, they're not going to be happy with their deals. But overall, if everyone gets a great deal, record labels can't even exist. That's just the way it works.
Everything you just said proved to be a bad contract. You can't. Well, see, the problem with Finesse is you can't come over here and try to make me illiterate. However you pronounce it.
Damn, man. That boy can't say illiterate.
See, you reading.
That's how you know he a real. He really from the trenches because, and that's some funny shit. A lot of people know it's some real dumb motherfuckers that's in the hood, bro. I know some stupid ass. Like it's some like. I'm gonna be real. I don't condone nobody going to the streets, but it's some niggas in the hood right now. They couldn't do shit else because they so goddamn dumb. You got niggas. Listen, bro. When you go to the hood, you can find some of the hood. That's what's so funny about living in the hood or knowing somebody that live in the hood. Nigga, you always gonna know. Living in the hood, you gonna find some of the most smartest and some of the dumbest niggas you ever met in your life, bro. It's some niggas in the hood I know for sure can't read. I know they can't read. They get a lot of money, but I know they can't read. I'm telling y'all, like Woody, this is not Woody is a normal nigga in the hood. I promise you, it's like 5 Woodies in every hood, in every city, in any county. All right, like he's normal. When you supposed to see that, why you think he was crashing out? A lot of these boys that be crashing out, doing all type of shit, they be for real retarded. Like them niggas, why you think they shoot shit up? They for real slow, bro. Don't listen. Them niggas is for real slow, bro. Oh shit.
I read a comprehend and know how to read. Nope, I can't read a cat in that book, but I can comprehend that mug.
Well, can you actually read?
It depends on what I'm getting paid to read.
Okay, so
this motherfucker depends on this nigga. Hey, bro, he can't read, bro.
$100 for like a page of read.
I ain't the type of person you can just throw money at to make. It got to give me $10,000 and you put a book in front of me and we gonna find out then and there.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's what's gonna take.
Smoke all the weed and all the exotic shit by mother gangster.
I can win 10,000. If I can't read, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, so will you when you put a $10,000 bet on you reading that book, meaning that if you don't,
I don't like to pay.
Okay, all right, well, I guess that's that. You and Whack 100 have been going at it. In fact, this one time on my
Hey,
show,
bro,
he
this
actually-
nigga is throwed off. You just see how his head just started, like, bro, he throwed off.
Did you really tell this man? Hold on, bro. Did you really tell this man you got hit in the head when you was 10?
Bro,
Yes or no?
nigga, don't ask me no.
Did you tell that man that?
Bro, Vlad know what he be doing. He don't want these niggas. Vlad is the internet version of America, bro.
Do what y'all got it, he getting out. What you gonna do? Nothing.
Nigga, you watch.
What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. And I told you next time you talk to me, have that hat on. I told you I don't want you bald-headed. That's why you got that hat. You doing what I told you to do. You keep the hat on your
Them
head.
niggas is.
That's what you better do. What?
A nigga named Wack can't go to.
Have you ever had a mustache?
Yeah, see, that's when I don't know none of these guys. I've been in jail. In jail, I don't worry about what's going on the outside world. It's out of my control. So I focus on being in jail.
I mean,
Doing anything.
right? I guess.
When I get out of jail, I don't know nothing about this wet guy. All I know is he hit me up and he was trying to get me to work with him. And then I found out he was a gang affiliate, supposed to be. I don't like them. I stay away from them. If you want
Right.
to be in that street life, gang life,
Right.
I don't want no part
Stay
of
away
what's
from
going
'em.
on.
Can't be
So
round them
I gave Wet
boys.
my number before I find out. And then we had got into it. Wet was like, let's do content. Let him come to Atlanta and I chase him down the street. It gonna go super viral. I ain't that type of person, my guy. I ain't gonna play with you on no internet, man. You feel me? You're a grown man. You thinking like this? And then once I get mad, because I ain't here to mislead nobody that's watching me. You playing like that? Come on, let me chase you down the street. I'm gonna chase you for real. So, I'm gonna give you respect before I disrespect you. If that's what it called for. I respected him and it called for disrespect. So I don't respect niggas like Wet. So every time that's just disrespect. You know what I mean? Then I went to LA and had a video with No Jumper. My video was at like 12 o'clock. He's supposed to came like at 4 or 6. I stayed up there the whole time waiting on him to come. Ask Adam 22. Ask Remo. Ask them. Remo like, hey, Wack gonna be up here later on? I said, what time? He said 4 or 6. I said, I'm gonna sit right here and wait. He said, really? Sat in that chair and I kicked it in No Jumper till he came through that door. Looked like a tubby.
Right, I saw the video. You actually confront him, and I think his dad was there too.
Why you want to be a part of the street if you go do something? Your motive is to get away. You somehow get caught up. You can't finesse your way out of it?
How about this? After 10 years, good. No telling, no running, you ain't
That nigga Whack a bitch, bruh. I been knew Whack a hoe.
That ain't
Is that motherfucker? Don't tell me that was Jeff T getting back.
Man, told him a story to go with.
Jeff T was finna get the fine. Hold up, bruh.
But I
Go
know
to Jeff
Wack
T,
already-
bruh. Jeff T, you getting it too, bruh. We watching your bitch ass. Where is this shit at? This shit was funny, man.
Like I
bigger than
said,
everybody in
more,
the
I
league.
said all y'all retired players keep the
got
NFL alive. They way
That's
more
the basis of the argument. He's saying retired player keep the
NFL alive. Like
that's not y'all can say the same thing to the NBA. Listen, understand something. The difference between the NFL and the NBA is the NFL athletes aren't able to play as long to keep maintaining this shit. When Bron retires, y'all shit is in real trouble.
Steph Curry is still famous. Kevin Durant still famous.
When Bron retires,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They gonna really be trying to figure out who finna run this shit. Like,
Patrick Mahomes,
Shea Gilchrist is
took that
still
right off the
Shea is famous as fuck.
when LeBron James retires.
Yeah,
It's different. LeBron is different. Y'all talking about guys, yes, you talking about, those are great players. They're well-known. They're household names. We have household names. Tom Brady was the one. Patrick Mahomes is
and
the
Pat
one.
was hurt this year, and the NFL sucked. So what?
You're literally just
Anthony
saying
Edwards
things.
is
You
more
sound like a little kid.
great year for the
You
NFL.
sound like a little kid.
What
You
is a
sound
great
like
year for the
Jeff,
NFL?
let's be adults, though.
Was this a great year for the
You
NFL?
gotta be a little kid, huh?
The coach was relevant for a bit. This is not a great year for the NFL.
How do you figure that, though?
This was
Jeff?
a bad year. You had the weak ass Patriots. The Patriots suck. They ain't beat nobody.
But
for
the
real.
Patriots got one of the biggest markets in the NFL.
I'm not saying, but they came with a Drake May.
Nobody had this shit.
Mike Vrabel got to the team.
Come
turned it
on,
around.
bro. Nobody had the Patriots doing shit.
You know what be funny? Jeff T talk about everybody being ass. I wonder, do he think he ass? Jeff T gets every bench nigga in high school, pee-wee, college, any level of any sport you play. Jeff T is every bench player. Talking shit, yeah, I'm better than him. Saying everybody ass, then you wonder why you ain't in the game. The nigga be talking the most shit about who ain't in the nigga that's not in the game.
It was a weak game.
Yeah. All right, let's actually get to the game.
It was a defensive game.
It was a defensive game.
That's a part of the game, though.
Nobody watched that shit.
Shout out to
bro.
Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP, the first running
Look,
back
who
to
is
get it
that?
since Terrell Davis.
You do know that the Super Bowl
He was
puts
killing.
He was
NBA
killing.
ratings.
What's his name?
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Do you
Where'd he
know?
go?
Hold on, Jeff.
What
Jeff.
school Kenneth Walker went to?
He went to Michigan State. You didn't know that, but listen.
Yeah,
listen,
second round pick.
I didn't even know
Y'all
Michigan
not
State
football
had
fans.
running back.
Let me say this.
He don't watch football. How you gonna know? This is where I get mad at because you stepping in a realm you don't know.
What we talking about? We don't know who anybody head coach is. What are we talking about?
We know Michigan
Do
State
Tom
for
Izzo
basketball.
still coach? I don't even know where he at.
Yeah, it's last year.
God bless Tom Izzo. I don't even know where he at. That's
Shout
what
out
I'm
to
saying. We
Izzo.
don't watch
Izzo, great,
Jeff,
great
hold on,
coach.
Jeff, let me ask you a question. though. You do know in TV ratings, like the NFL puts like the
We
NBA,
know
like
more people
in-
can
in-
play it. We get it. More
I'm saying though, you know nobody watches the NBA compared to the NFL, right?
Yeah, we
You know
get
that y'all
it.
actually having y'all worst
We
ratings here
got
in a
more
long
money
time,
than y'all.
right?
You know that?
Who got more money? The league? We talking leagues? Or we talking players?
Players.
Now you
You
taking the
got
convo
me
somewhere
go hit
different.
your head on
You
the wall.
taking
Don't get
somewhere
no
different. You
ticket
taking somewhere
for it.
different. I got money. You got money. I got money. We both rich. I'm from the hood, and we both made it out. So you talking about
No,
being
I'm
rich
saying
don't got nothing to do with
players. I'm
anything.
talking about players get
What
more
you
money.
mean? We got money too. It's just a different math. It don't make no difference. The same way soccer players got more money than all of us. So what are we actually talking
But
about?
I really
All
have
right, so
my
hey,
money.
people are
your
asking
Okay,
money.
but I
to
got
this
the
show.
money
We
that
gotta
I
walk
earn.
around.
So like that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. We can have a conversation. You ain't gotta be a little kid. Let's have a convo though. For
It
real.
ain't no convo. I am. I can talk how I want to talk. You can talk how you want to talk. Y'all shit weak.
I
Don't
shit
be mad
weak.
at me.
You mad because the Super Bowl is a national holiday and you're upset about that? It's
Nah, I
okay.
don't
though.
That was a great Super Bowl.
Yeah, nah, he not like this is a national holiday. Like the world. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck about the NBA finals. The world literally stops when that Super Bowl come out. I don't give a fuck who playing. The world is gonna stop, bruh. They gonna turn, nigga. They gonna turn the power off. Ain't nobody gonna be able to work just to watch this event. They not doing that shit for the NBA. The NBA is just they got more. You want to know why the NBA makes more money than the NFL? It's not that it's more exciting, nigga. These niggas play 82 games. Just think about this shit. Do you know how much money you bringing in, nigga? We gonna say a rough estimate. It's like 400 niggas in the NBA. It's 30 teams and it's 82 games. Nigga, you know how much money, nigga, you gonna make just off them 82 games. Fuck the playoffs. Fuck the chip, nigga. These 82 games, nigga. I'm gonna be there to pay anybody.
So, moving on. I think right here on BSC.
Nah, fuck that super chat. I'm shitty because he think his shit really like that. It ain't like
The
that.
Super Bowl really like that?
No, you think
The
football
NFL,
really
the
like
Super
that.
Bowl
It's
is
not like
big.
that.
So you think that was a good Super Bowl game
How
too?
you gonna tell me
Y'all
it's
Pro
right?
Bowl
was a good
suck.
game.
Y'all
Hold on.
Pro Bowl suck.
Mute up. What you say?
Do you think it was a good game?
I thought it was a great defensive game, but in terms
Pro Bowl
in terms of like for casual viewers and people watching the game, I can understand why y'all not interested. But I can break down the game and show you the game within the game, and it's like it was a great defensive game for football fans. That's what it
Nobody cares,
was.
bro.
You don't care, Jeff, and that's
for
okay, my
football
brother.
The
fans.
Seahawks
I
fans
see
care.
that.
That's what I'm saying,
see
though.
that.
That was the first running back to win Super Bowl MVP since like the 90s. That's thorough.
since
Shout out
Terrell
to Kenneth
Davis.
Walker.
I'm glad they gave him
That's
why I
MVP
knew it
though.
was bad.
Yeah, Sam Darnold got one of the best comeback stories in sports. That's real thorough. Shout out to Sam Darnold. He
Yeah.
did his
I was
fucking
watching
thing.
that game. I said they better get that
Yeah,
man.
Mike
real
McDonald.
time.
Mike
The Seahawks
McDonald.
defense still got the MVP too.
Mike McDonald, the head coach for the Seahawks, is probably the best defensive mind in football right now. He needs to be honored and
Football
not saluted.
down, man.
He
Where
one of
the
the best.
stars at, gang?
He changing the game
Where the
defensively.
star? Where the Ray Lewis is at, man?
Ernest Jones just got his second MVP and he All Pro.
Man, who Ernest Jones? Man, give me some names, man. I need to know the household names, cuz.
You wanna know
Like
the
Zion
household
Smith,
names. I can
like
read.
the
They're gonna
Pro
talk
Bowl.
over
They had to tell me you played on the team the first time y'all did the interview. I said, who is this nigga, DJ?
You said, oh, see, Jeff, you taking it somewhere else, Jeff. Jeff, you taking it somewhere else,
They
Jeff.
said you was a Pro Bowl
Jeff.
linebacker. I said, who is this nigga?
Jeff,
DJ, am I lying?
Jeff,
We
you
gotta move
taking
on,
it somewhere
though.
else, Jeff. You taking it somewhere else. You ain't
I
gotta
just
take
like
it there.
I just
You
like
taking it somewhere else
household
because
names,
you
bro.
taking it somewhere else.
I
You
like
taking it somewhere
household. I like
Jeff,
household.
you are not a household name.
I
You
never
household name
said-
for talk for this. Like that's what I'm saying. So like,
And I
based
know.
off your NBA career, you wasn't a household name. So like,
That's why
relax.
are you making my point?
But that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
know
like
the
it's
household
cool.
name.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. These bitch niggas, you're not gonna know what it's like for an NBA. Do you know all pro means? You've never been an all pro, so that means you don't even know what it feels like to be an all pro in your field. He don't even know what that is. He talking about so who is he? Of course you're not gonna know. You're a basketball nigga. Why would you know about football? You never played. You couldn't play.
names get to
You
grow
just
and go
told me
over their
Ernest
time.
Jones was a household name. He's not.
He just got his second Super Bowl. He just got his first All Pro. He's building his career. He's in his fifth year in this league.
I know. You just told me.
All right, close the statements. Y'all been
We
going
can
in circles
name
the last
Anthony
2 minutes.
Edwards. He
I
in
don't
his
want to argue with you.
rookie deal, right?
I don't want to argue with you.
just
We
telling
can
the
have a
truth.
real conversation. If you want to really talk a point, we could build on it, though. I'm trying to tell you, legacies are built over time.
We know
Those
that.
boys
We
are
just
starting
telling you
legacies.
Odell
So, like,
Beckham
how
was
you-
lit in his first year. Did you know who Odell Beckham was?
He plays in New York. Same way we all know who Jackson Dart is.
That's
Same
a
reason why
fact.
Michael Parsons
Not
was
really,
so
though.
popular,
They
so
ain't
lit,
lit.
because he played in the biggest market. That's how that
They're
goes.
not really that lit though. Like,
What? What is he talking about? He just fucking talking.
Super Bowl and everybody's Odell Beckham is here and he's wearing Jordans tonight.
Odell Beckham, I'm respectfully, like he's a superstar, but there's guys that moved on since him, bro.
I'm not saying he's still
Stephon
a
Diggs
superstar.
played in the game.
Thank you very much. Got
And
Cardi
Odell
B on the side like that.
and Odell
This shit going
Beckham
on.
This thing about this what I'm saying. He just talking. He don't know. This why you can't ask niggas like this. This is why I don't. This is why when I fuck with they podcast, it's funny. But me when we talking about what you did and who better or not, I can't take your opinion. You were there, yes, but you weren't getting active. You wanna know why I fuck with the Gills Arena podcast? Most of everybody out there was getting active. Damn near everybody on that podcast did something when they was in the league. This nigga ain't did nothing. You ain't doing shit. It be these niggas that fuck it up for everybody. Nigga, like I'm trying to figure out how the fuck was he an all-star? That's how I know the all-star is bullshit, and that's why I don't count all-stars. I don't count you making it into the all-star or making a Pro Bowl. Nigga, did you make all-pro? Think about it. It's a nigga like Jeff T that said he went to an all-star game. And niggas be like, oh, the all-star game. Jeff T got in there. Me, I wouldn't even want to be an all-star no more if a nigga like Jeff T got in there. This nigga got... How the fuck are you an all-star? You average 14 points. That's how you know when you was an all-star, niggas was just coming up. Jeff T don't even know. Jeff T can't even say he was a top 10 point guard any year he played. It's not one year he played where you can name 10 point, where you can't name 10 point guards that played better than him that year. On my mother, you can't. It's when Jeff T was in the league. I know you can name 10 point guards better than Jeff T. Anybody. He wasn't that good. That nigga was a cone. You know what's crazy? when he be talking shit about what he did, I go back and look. That be my thing. When niggas say shit on this podcast, I actually go see if this shit happened. The nigga was a cone. At least he was right about something. I didn't play no defense. Nigga got 14 points and got an all-star, and now he just so-called could speak. See, a nigga like me, I can respect if LeBron said some shit like this. If LeBron said, yeah, man, the league, the NFL down right now. Y'all ain't got no stars. Because me, you want to know why I could say LeBron could say they ain't got no stars? LeBron gonna gravitate to all the niggas popping in any sport. On my mama. They might be following each other, doing whatever. Tell you, these bitch niggas, these bench.
I'm not saying he's not lit, but you making my point. All right, we got to move on. We've been going to circle the last 3 minutes. Let's get in the super chat this morning. T. Gardy on BSG, right? You have to let NFL players come to the stardom.
They don't be getting there.
From
They
high
get
school
hurt.
or as kids overseas.
That's fine. It's less. Y'all faces are in it. That's okay. But
that's a big problem. Y'all don't show your face.
Well, my brother, I'm putting my helmet on.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying not to. I'm saying that's a reason.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like I also feel like when it comes to like basketball compared to football, like football is more about the game and the league, whereas though it's more about y'all, which is okay though. Like that's not a big deal.
I'm just saying we just can't see y'all. We can see basketball players.
That's fine though, but like it's about the game. The game of football is different. And also, the math is way different. Like y'all have 15 guys on your team. A superstar or 3 changes the whole situation. 3 superstars on your NFL team does not change your team. Trust me, it don't. It's so many different dynamics. There's too many things that's going on. Football is the ultimate team game. It's 53 people on the team for a reason.
That shit whack. That's crazy. Kenneth Walker played at Wake Forest and went to Michigan State. He went to my school. I didn't know it. Get the fuck out of here. Your point is
so hold on.
What is he talking about? He don't know football.
He said, what's a Wake Forest? I didn't even know. This nigga is a demon deacon at heart. I didn't even know.
A demon deacon at heart. This nigga is crazy, bro.
Y'all niggas is clowns.
Like I said, I agree with him. Football, bro, listen, bro. I don't give a fuck what no nigga that hoop play. Football is the ultimate team game. You want to know football is the ultimate team game? You need at least 10 niggas, 10 all-stars on your team for you to be good. And I'm talking about it's gonna be 5 niggas on offense, and it's gonna be 5 niggas on defense that's all-stars. Basketball, you can win a championship with 2 good ass niggas. We've seen it. The niggas don't need you need one nigga that be basketball. This the ultimate formula. You need one nigga that can score 30. You need one nigga that can score 20 and play some defense. And you need the rest of you need 2 shooters. And you need a nigga that get them rebounds. You gonna win. Oh my mama.
I had to go home. There's no reason you got too much hate in your heart. There's too much hate in your heart, bro. Yeah, that's why I said you got too much hate in your heart. Young boy just won. He just won Super Bowl MVP. Salute to Kenneth Walker, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the game,
Is this nigga because he always start to hate with basketball.
What I
I'm always protect the hoops.
Yeah. What hate did I did?
When I first met you, said I hate basketball niggas because y'all get money, nigga.
I was joking with your lame. You said nigga, we joking. We on here in the class around, bro.
I'm always protect hoops. Cause y'all be doing that.
But I think to his point, he was just saying like we so used to seeing Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes.
Tom Brady was still there, and that's another thing too. That whole New England, that's a whole narrative, a part of it though. All that New England stuff. If Drake May would have won, they would have put him right up into that pantheon. He was ready. He was about ready to ascend.
Yeah.
If he would have won, if he would have put on and won that game, he would have ascended. He would have been right up there with all of them.
I'm just saying when it comes to like the stars though, like even when like Peyton was here, we just knew the stars. Like
Drew
knew
Brees
Edge,
was like
you
a
knew
lit
them.
star. Like you knew these people. Like it was household.
No
names.
matter if they won or not, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, so you don't know who Justin Herbert is. People don't know who Justin Herbert is. People don't know who Joe Burrow is. People don't know who Lamar Jackson is.
I know Lamar.
People don't know who Caleb Williams is, a young budding star. Is he not?
Yeah,
He putting on Jaden Daniels putting on.
He up and coming.
Like there's guys that are coming along to this shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
But them was like-
You talking about Justin Jefferson? You talking about Justin Jefferson? You talking about Jamar Chase? Like stars
Them
are
two.
a part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miles, like we talking about that. Micah Park, like stars are all a part of this.
Hey,
When I
shout out to
say-
Jerry Porter. He said Jefferson acting like Skip and Shannon. Oh, me.
Fuck no.
Patrick Surtain. We can keep going.
Jeff Skip.
Hey, it's like issue month.
That's what we doing.
Y'all it's more like Drew Holiday.
Jalen Ramsey. Who another name?
You got famous daddy, it don't count. You got famous daddy, it don't count.
Bronny famous
is
in
more
the big.
famous.
Bronny is famous.
Bronny
famous
hella
as
famous.
fuck.
But he do a whole lot of shit. Bronny get a lot of money.
Everybody in the world know Bronny, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bronny lit.
I mean, he's been famous since
He
he
got
was
famous
like.
daddy though.
He's been famous since he was like.
Nah,
He
bro.
just know if he do his own thing though. That's not no hate on Bronny. He'd be, you know what I'm saying,
No,
streaming and all
Bronny
that
James
shit
slander
too.
will be tolerated on this platform.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, that's part of it. Shit.
NFL has a way bigger platform than the NBA. NBA isn't as popular today compared to previous eras. We get y'all make it sound.
We never said the NBA was more popular than
You
that.
just see
I
this.
said we have more
The
popular
players, bro. The
We have
players.
more
The
popular
But
players.
Henny, that's what I'm saying. Y'all league is based off of the players. That's okay. That's just how y'all league is built though.
But that's my whole point. We was making to you.
But you
And
saying
you were trying to compare the whole league of football. I don't give a damn about the NFL. I was saying it's more popular players. That's why I said if Steph Curry was go to an NFL game, they're going to say Steph Curry is in the building.
they're gonna do that for a whole lot of people though.
But if a normal regular NBA player, let's just give me, you say Keontae George or somebody.
Niggas do not know who he is. But
They
I'm,
will.
that's
Like you said, that's a budding star,
That's a
right?
problem.
I don't think he's a star, but go ahead.
I mean, who you just said was a budding star? What's his name? Kenneth
Jalen
Walker?
Johnson. Let's use your man, Jalen Johnson.
All right, if Jalen Johnson went to a Falcons game, they would put Jalen Johnson on the screen.
If Bijan Robinson goes to a Hawks game,
He's a superstar for the league.
Touche.
If
BJ
Kyle-
Robinson
if
is
Kyle-
your-
if Kyle
you
Pitts-
literally
if
just
Kyle
named the
Pitts-
best running back in the NFL.
if Kyle Pitts goes to a Hawks game, he's gonna be on the screen.
If they put a regular NFL player on at the
Nobody
game, he's
would
not
know.
gonna go on the screen. That's
What, when you say you talk about a
Zaire,
budding
you
star?
been
Hold on.
to-
Hold on.
This is not
Go ahead.
disrespect.
Somebody
You've
that's not
been.
I've been to Pacers game and they put me on the jumbotron during the finals. During the finals, they put me on
Nobody
the
knew
jumbotron.
who you were. I
They
swear
put
to
me
God,
on the
I was
jumbotron.
there. I was there. Robert Mathis popped up. They said, man.
And ain't no
But listen, they did listen to what he said. They put him on the jumbotron. You were on the jumbotron. Yo bitch ass wasn't on the jumbotron. And that's the point that he making. And you not understanding. You were there and you didn't get on the jumbotron. Like what? You were there, you didn't get on the jumbotron, but you said, yeah, y'all niggas.
Okay, let's keep moving then. You just said you were there. Did they put you on the jumbotron? No, okay, let's keep it moving. So clearly,
You went to the game and they actually said,
put me on the jumbotron.
Zaire Smith.
I'm trying to understand. What's your point, bro? You keep trying me. Stop. Don't disrespect my name. Hold up, Jeff. Don't disrespect my name. You know my name.
Zaire. I don't know your last name. Zaire.
Stop disrespecting me. Jeff, hold up, Jeff. Don't disrespect me, Jeff.
They put him. How the fuck you gonna say that you don't know him, but he was on the jumbotron? So obviously they know him. You don't know him, goofy.
Somewhere else. Like we can have a convo. Like we at work, bro. Like what you want, bro? Like we ain't gotta do all this, man. They put me on the jumbotron. They didn't put you on the jumbotron. They put me on the jumbotron. They cheered, nigga. They cheered. They say all pro. Have you ever been all NBA? No. Have you ever like you was a one-time All-Star? I promise you, I'm gonna get another Pro Bowl before you get into the All-Star. Your career is over. You was
Like you were bud. You were for real, bud. You never. You don't know what it feels like to be great.
I was a late pick and I got out the fucking mud. So watch your mouth when you talking to me, nigga. All right, bro. Nah, 'cause, like, you
Listen, I got all pro. You don't know. Just speak on what you speak on.
We have a good career, bro. Don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't have to do that. Everything is cool. You don't gotta disrespect my name.
You win, big dog. You win.
I'm saying.
You the GOAT.
You win because you fucking goofy. I know he won. Goof ass nigga.
Just don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm saying.
Goof ass nigga.
Don't disrespect my name.
Goof ass nigga. Fuck.
Do your thing. You tough as shit.
All right, bro.
Where we at, DJ?
Nigga was a one time. You know what's crazy?
It's February football day on 520. You can get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck.
That's what you on?
I could be.
That's what niggas on.
Okay.
That's niggas crazy, bro. Huh?
Man, y'all, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Now I'm saying you disrespected an all pro. Something you ain't never fucking been, bitch. You ain't never been no all pro, nigga. Stop disrespecting niggas like you been all pro. You don't know. Bow down to your daddy, nigga. Bow down to your dad. Let's move on. I'm all pro, you not. I was on the Jumbotron, and your bitch ass was sitting in them stands. Bitch, you wasn't even courtside. Whole ass, boy.
31 to 8, man. He balled out yesterday. Shout out to Josh Hart. He had 19. JB 26 and 4, and Derek White was 19. Go ahead, look. Load it up, Luke, my boy JB. Jalen Brunson was dogging boy.
I would have made another point. Who the fuck know Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson ain't nationwide.
Swear to God, I did not know it was NBA game on yesterday.
Listen to what you just do it. He said, I swear to God, I didn't know it was NBA game on.
Hey, you might want to leave the Spanish people alone.
That's a trouble.
That's definitely
a trouble. I don't care if it's what's the trouble. Shout out to George Clarkson.
We just ghosting. I'm really posting. I'm just really getting money ass nigga. Know I'm told. I ain't trying to flex. But if a nigga come around me wrong and I'm a really
that's a small ass nigga.
Cause I ain't trying to flex it. If a nigga come around me wrong, I'm gonna pull out the fire and we gonna get a little reckless. I gotta figure out a blessing. He think he playing games. I'ma pull out fire and then I'ma add the blessing. I checked the pockets. I'm blew him back 5 feet. Now he might get just. Ooh, I blew him back 6 feet. Now all we needed is a coffin.
I don't think he cares.
Oh my God.
Why you both buddy like that?
Chris Dunn? Yeah, well, Chris Dunn, he got his get back. He started tweaking. Hey, he gone.
I get the money and the cheese.
Lopez, get your ass out the way.
I bless the nigga for no reason. Man, hold on, my boy Ahmad on that 2K. We might have to get started. Ooh.
Julius Randle, a big ass nigga to be playing with too.
I love Chris Dunn though.
I do too.
I don't think he would have won that fight, bro.
Chris Dunn ain't going for none of that.
I don't think he would have won that fight, bro. Julius Randle?
Chris Dunn be standing on niggas in the NBA, bro.
That's gonna be me and Zaire.
No, for sure. I'm waiting for 11 o'clock.
That's gonna be me and you.
I'm waiting for 11 o'clock. For real.
I don't know why Jeff T stop playing like you fucking tough, nigga.
That's fine.
You was a bad. This what I'm saying. These basketball niggas be thinking they tough. Why y'all niggas be trying to be? That's why the NBA fucked up right now. Cause basketball niggas think they tough. Y'all niggas sweet. Sit the fuck down. They swear they so tough. I think it's cause they be tall. In football, niggas, I'm gonna be real. Ain't no football teach you that size really don't matter. I'm gonna be real. Football teaches you size only matter if they know what they doing. That's what I learned with football. Football taught me a nigga could be big and still ineffective. Cause me, I don't pancake a big ass nigga before because he was an ass. See, I'm 5'5", 150, right? A nigga could be 6'3", 300, but he not strong for real. He just big. I'm giving him that work. I'm running him through because he don't know what he doing, and I know what I'm doing. See, that's the problem. Being big only be a problem if you know what you doing. Cause you could be big and don't know what you doing, and it can be still effective. But if you big and you don't know what you doing, and I know what I'm doing, I'm busting your ass. I'm giving you that word. Straight up, cuz. I'm giving you that work. On my mama.
That's okay. We're gonna have to get here.
Yeah, light work. Rudy with the left.
Wow. Nah, we can all agree that Gobert some bullshit though.
Lou, did you see that, Lou?
Run that back, Lou.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Why you was killing? Run that back
Gobert
one
out of
more time,
pocket.
please. And Jamie Daniels is a really good defender. It didn't matter. Rudy, this is insane. This is why people be on your. What the fuck is that? He pearled with the left. He hit the other side of the glass.
He all NBA, y'all.
Yeah, all NBA. This is the NBA.
Left hand bang, bro.
Respect.
Hall of Famer, Rudy Gobert with the smoke
He's
left.
definitely gonna be a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah, he is, which is crazy.
With the smoky.
Nasty work.
Everybody in the Hall
Kawhi,
of
we gonna
Fame.
see what this
He
team
not
look
out
like.
there
Be
for
here.
that, bro.
Everybody in the Hall of
They
Fame
still
in the
winning,
NBA.
man.
He out there to play defense, bro.
That's Hall of Fame. Everybody in the Hall of
We
Fame in the
asked-
NBA.
we asked-
Everybody make the Pro
Everybody in the Hall of Fame.
We
Everybody Hall of Fame.
Everybody make the Pro Bowl.
Everybody Hall of Fame.
Everybody
Everybody
Hall of Fame.
Everybody Hall of Fame. Shout out to
Everybody
Hall of Fame.
He got
Gobert.
more defensive
Hold on,
players.
move. Let me ask you a question though. Ain't it kind of crazy that Bron still playing? He already got a Hall of Fame jacket.
I mean, he the greatest to ever touch.
No, for sure, dead ass. But
When
he
you
got
that
a
cold-
jacket. This nigga hooping like tomorrow though.
When you that cold, you should have a jacket.
While you playing?
Yeah, that's hard.
Sweet, nigga. I took this.
When you that good,
Damn, man, I ain't.
you should have that jacket.
Hey,
All right.
You gotta be different.
you ever see a nigga play 6 games? How many games should Shador play? It'd be a Pro Bowler.
Man, 4.
I don't want. It's Black History Month, but
It is Black History Month. Well, why we got it? I don't want to disrespect Shador. Shout out Shador. I'm glad he got that.
I love Shador. He's saving the league.
Yeah, man, he doing his thing.
All
And he
right,
took
man.
it in humble too.
But
shout out to Shador.
anybody can make the Pro Bowl.
All right, moving on. The
Great.
Heat
Hall
took
of
care of
Fame,
the Wizards.
different than
Belts
Pro
of
Bowl.
ass.
Like the
130
Hall
to
of Fame is
101.
like the greatest of all time. We talking about Bob Cousy and them.
I mean, you got 4 defensive player a year.
What you saying over there, Z?
I'm just saying, like the Hall of Fame, that's like the pinnacle of what you could ever ask for. Y'all put niggas in the Hall of Fame for like high school though.
Why Bob Cousy catch a strike?
Nah, Bob Cousy, one of them boys though.
Bob Cousy rolling his grave right now.
That was me letting y'all know I know basketball niggas though. So y'all ain't think I knew Cousy in them. Yeah, I'm sharp, nigga.
The difference is with the NBA,
You know what I'm saying?
basketball is all basketball. It ain't just the NBA.
That
It's like-
NFL Hall of
Alright.
Fame some shit though. It
Let's
is,
move
though.
on. The Heat. Belts of ass against the Wizards. Nobody cares about this,
Nah,
but
a
what I
lot
want
of
to talk
people be
about
thinking that, though.
is
They
the-
think it's the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the basketball.
Nobody knows that. Nobody cares though. That's why.
Nah,
I didn't even know that. Hold up. The Hall of Fame is just on your thing. Nah, that's crazy. Now I know that shit. Now I know the NBA red.
the Wizards.
I knew the NBA red now.
It is nasty work.
How the fuck this shit judged off what you did in your entirety? Nigga, we talking about what you did when you get to that league.
Damn, Mike. It is what it is, Mike. Damn, bro. Don't worry about
All right,
it.
man, go ahead and load it up. Lou Bam dunking on his own teammate yesterday.
Show ass out the way, boy.
Yeah.
He helped him. He pushed him up.
that nigga bad.
He pushed him up. Look, and he elbowed him in his jaw.
And he flexed on him.
Punched him in the jaw, bro.
Bam in a post game. He said, "Put that on my mixtape."
Is Bam still with Jordan?
Look like it.
Believe so, yeah. Jordan Nike
see
brand
his
for sure. Shout out to Bam.
Shout out to Bam,
Taking
man.
care of business. The Raptors took care of the Pacers 122 to 104. Shout out to Scotty Barnes. 25, 14 to 6. He was killing.
All-star.
RJ Barrett had 20.
Scotty Barnes an all-star?
Yes, sir. Hey, Scotty Barnes was hooping this year.
Shout out to Scotty Barnes.
Shout out to the Pacers,
my
man.
nigga
We got
Shador.
Big Zoo. Raptors keep winning games, man. They did not get.
See, y'all be letting it slide. I can't let shit like he made the Pro Bowl, man.
Oh, my fault, bro. Let me let it die. Henny, I'm sorry. DJ, I'm sorry.
He talking
You know,
about Scotty
have you led the league in anything in your life?
No.
Okay, thank you.
You
I
never
led the
win.
league.
What have you
I led
won?
the league.
What
I
have
led
you
the
won?
league. I
What
led
have
the
you
league.
won?
We talking about us
What
personally.
have
You
you
bringing
won?
up teams. You bringing up teams.
You haven't won
bringing up
anything.
teams.
You gave
You bringing up teams.
Indiana hope this
You
year.
bringing
You
up
let them
teams.
down again.
You bringing up
Y'all
teams.
let them
You
down
looking at me?
again.
You bringing
Y'all
up teams.
suck. And I'm ready.
Mook, my
Y'all
fault. Mook.
suck
I'm
again.
supposed to let it die.
Let's move on.
My fault.
No,
My
you
fault. Luke.
sucked again this
I'm
year.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You
bro. I'm
came here
supposed
with
to let
jewelry.
it
You
die.
ain't wore jewelry since. You
I got my
sucked
Jerry in
again
my
this
bag,
year.
my boy.
I mean,
All right,
it's an
can we
off
get through the
season.
show, please, guys?
New
All right,
tribe.
man.
God damn.
I just upped in the chain too.
No, that's cool. Everybody got money.
All right, man. All right,
That's
some
what I
scores
said.
over the weekend that took place,
Y'all
man.
still
Shout out to the Mavs. Stephon Castle had a 40-point triple-double. Go ahead, load it up, Lou. He was getting to it.
12 and 12. This nigga's killing.
40,
Didn't he just
12,
have 40?
and 12. Yeah, I'm showing off the weekend. We
15 and 19.
His second year ago, right?
Yeah,
He
rookie
nasty.
of the year last year. He will be an all-star eventually, man.
40,
Stephon
12,
Castle
and
is
12.
a dog.
Yeah, he's nasty.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Foul,
I did not see him.
No.
I ain't see this, bro.
What,
You
from
see?
him?
Huh?
That's because Harper pulled up.
I ain't seen
I mean,
him
but he
being
was
this
nice at
nasty,
UConn, obviously.
I'm saying
when he
somebody
should.
pulling
But
up
he
that's
was
a
like-
dog like that should bring the best out of you, though.
At UConn, he was guarding and shit.
Yeah.
He really killing, bro.
He was nasty in high school, though.
He was. And what's crazy, you wouldn't necessarily call him a scorer, but he get buckets. He do everything he did on the court. Carter Bryant, also a good draft pick for them, too. He's going to get a lot of burn next year.
Yeah, he do whatever
Rotation
you
is
need.
deep. Yeah.
He a good defender, too.
They're a good team. Who they head coach?
Micah. Shout out to my boy Micah.
What is this? Is his first full year or second?
Yeah, his first full. Second year, because Pop said that before that. Yeah.
Them boys look
he get
good.
Damn, get well soon, man. Shout out to my boy. All right, moving on to Cavs and the Kings, man. The first game we seen Don
Uno.
and James Harden.
Eastern Conference
35
champ.
for Don, 23 for our guy J.H. Jared Allen, 29 and 10. Only missed one shot. Be here. We talked about all the extra possessions and buckets this Cavs team could get with James Harden on the roster for Mobley and
Yes,
Allen.
sir. They looking good, man.
First game, it's already
They
looking nice.
beat the Kings. I ain't gonna lie.
how-
That's their second game, ain't it?
That's
Or
how
the
the
first?
stats
was
need
their
to
first
look,
one.
bro.
That's how the stats need to look.
How they need to look.
Okay.
Yeah, but they play the Kings though. No disrespect, but like I like how they look though.
You think it'll stay like this?
If
I
it-
think it can.
if it do, it's dangerous. Jared
They didn't-
Allen missing one shot is crazy.
And they didn't have Evan Mobley either.
That's a fact.
You know why he only missed one shot, bro? He shoot
'Cause
all
he-
dunks and layups.
Yeah, but
Accounted
him,
for.
29 and 10 is he having a
I
down
mean, he's not
year.
gonna keep doing that, but
Yeah, he having
gonna
a
play
down
well.
year this year. So
Now, we talked about the Kings last week. Nick Clifford, we said people need to get out his way so he can play. Hey, he had 30. He showed up. Russ had 21 and 9. But yeah, this Cavs team is dangerous. Obviously, they wanted to
Telling
play
you.
on the same team. We heard that. They thought it
Oh,
would be a
Don
good-
did?
Yeah, Don
Oh,
and James
word.
figured it
I
would be a
didn't know
good meshing situation. He was like, this is perfect for me. So far, so good. Let's go hit up the Hollis though. My boy Donovan Mitchell.
give him, it's
Should've
just
been an all-star
I
starter,
told you,
but I ain't
it's just
tripping.
a relief, bro. To have somebody else that can handle the ball and score.
I can take a
And
break.
respectfully to
period.
Don, probably a better basketball mind as well.
Garland not a traditional point guard, huh? He more of a combo.
Yeah, he, honestly, bro, he'd be whatever you need from that.
But
guard
not like
position,
James though. James
Yeah.
can go pure point.
bro. Yeah.
Or
James
pure
really
bucket.
the best point guard ever played with
He like,
Embiid,
damn, you ain't
honestly.
trying to get 40 tonight. I'll get
I
30
don't
for
disagree
you.
at all.
That's the only reason why I like it.
Man.
Like, that's crazy.
Died.
Granted, it is the Kings,
James.
respectfully.
James'
need-
basketball IQ is just off the charts, though.
Donovan Mitchell need that, like
Yeah,
points where he don't
bro.
gotta work.
Yes,
Easy
bro.
buckets.
Yeah.
Stand there, catch, shoot.
I don't know. Even in the Pacers series, I know Darius Garland was hurt, but we
Nigga,
was
this
happy
like
with him
Steph
shooting them open
getting
threes.
KD, bro.
You don't want no James Harden open threes at all.
But the thing that's why I'm surprised by Darius Garland. He's such a good shooter.
Yeah, he was just going through a
He was
slump.
just
And he
hurt,
injured, too.
bro. That toe.
Oh, my God. Don.
He start hitting those, it's over with.
Yeah, man, going crazy. Post game though, Travis Scott was there as a fan. I mean, as
He
a guest
tweaked
of
out.
the Kings, which is absolutely hilarious.
He
that
was a
did
guest
this
of the
with
Kings?
Yeah, the Kings invited him to the game, gave him a jersey, and this was he was on post
He
game.
tweaked out.
Played in their face.
We going to the yard. What are we doing? DM, JH, what the fuck?
They ain't giving him no more tickets to the
Yeah, he
game.
will not be invited
Never
back in the
going to the
Kings game ever again.
That's
Shout out to Travis Scott.
JH.
though. All right, be here in the Hornets. 9-game win streak, baby, over the Hawks. 126, 119.
Derek, I still got y'all losing tonight.
You
Nah,
saw that?
they've been
These
killing
niggas
though,
is
man.
hooping,
Where
bro.
they at now, though?
Snapping.
Ever since they put LaMelo on the bench, bro.
But he's
The
starting
vibes
now or he's
changed.
still on the bench?
I think
Nah,
he
he
back
back
started,
started,
back
but
started.
he had to take a little break.
They are a whopping 10th in the East right now after
Shit,
18 game
they right-
streak.
they right
They right there though.
They
had
two
to,
games away.
They had to give him a little break, and now
They
they
two games away from
shout
being
out-
the Magic. That's
Shout out
crazy.
to all my people in Charlotte. Y'all know I gotta give y'all
This
a hard
nasty
time,
work,
man.
Shout out to the coach, bro. That shit worked, bro.
Shout out to Charles Lee.
Yeah.
That shit worked,
Yeah.
bro.
Shout out to Con Knuckle. He been averaging
Yeah,
over
Knuckle
22 and a
looking
half these last 5 games.
The
vibes is high in Charlotte, baby.
Yeah.
Vibes is high. Give us some Dyson Daniels. Please play this.
Man.
I love the Hornets broadcast.
boy,
And
man.
Dyson scaring everybody in the arena with these type of breaks.
Wide open?
Oh, no.
Come on, killer.
That nigga said, ah!
Side B,
Play it
bro.
one more time.
Man, you wild.
That type of sound effect when you shoot.
That's what Dyson Daniels gonna work on. He get a 3, he'll be one of the elite players.
He shot that motherfucker too short though.
Yeah, he shot that
He was
nasty.
nervous. Nigga.
Yeah.
Shoot that motherfucker.
All right, man. Moving on. Some more news over the weekend that we missed. Shout out to our guy. No, before we get there, it's time for me to get some hate off. The Utah Jazz. I know what y'all on, and we will use this platform
AJ.
to highlight the bullshit. They say all their players in the fourth, the last
Yes.
game, they was down 3. All their starters, they did
Yes.
not play in the fourth quarter. Nasty work. NBA, investigate.
We will get AJ.
No.
Don't worry.
DJ snitching.
I'm hating.
He
The
just
Pacers
told
will get a
on
top 3
national
pick by all
television.
means, and I will do whatever we got to do to get it. Laurie Marketing had 27. Jaren Jackson had 22. There was nothing wrong with them. Play the fourth quarter, bro. Nasty work.
What do you
That's
think that they do?
Yeah, I'm
you
hating.
think they should get AJ DeBance or they should get Darren Peterson?
No, AJ.
They get the
Yeah, AJ.
top pick. You
Got it.
think they should get AJ?
Got
AJ.
to. Fuck it.
BYU,
We just
AJ.
gonna have a tall ass team, bro. Fuck it.
Y'all said y'all cool with
Ace
Laurie playing the
Bailey,
3? Fuck
we
it.
gonna
Let a
ship
real
you
3
out.
play the 3.
I don't like that for Ace Bailey though. I don't.
That's what I mean. They still got Ace.
I hate that for Ace Bailey.
I mean, Ace could. No,
They need to get up out of there.
Yeah, Ace, we gonna have to ship you on.
I'm
I'm
cool with
That's
it.
one
Full
of those.
8-man rotation.
Yeah, he gonna kill. Come off the pond, get his shit off.
He ain't gonna never get the real chance.
Yeah.
I had to go with number 2.
I mean, now
I'd
to
go
be
with
fair,
Darren Peterson.
as
Can't-
team as
can't do
constructed, y'all feel like Ace would get a fair shake next year at starting?
Shit, if
Because-
they get Darren Peterson like Jeff said.
I'm saying if they don't get a top 3 pick because they already got Walker Kessler, they already got Jaren
Keontae.
Jackson Jr. and Laurie Marketing. Is he realistically gonna get a chance to play the 3 next year if they keep all 3 of them?
I don't think they're
Nah.
gonna keep Walker Kessler.
You don't think so? Okay. I wonder. I mean, they didn't take the Pacers off him, which I thought was pretty nice. 2 unprotected first round picks for a young big. I mean, we'll see, but quit tanking. It's nasty work. Only let us tank.
I hate Ace over there. They starting to build something nice, and Ace got to.
Yeah, he didn't get the chance
It's
to go.
one of them chances like you ain't gonna. It's gonna be like Rob Dillingham a little bit.
That's why I kind of on his side when he said he wanted to be with the Wizards. To play with Anthony Davis and Trae Young would have been
Yeah,
fire
right.
for him.
Yeah, right now that would have been cold.
Yeah. Actually fire for him.
Or Brooklyn. He would have got a chance.
So do we need to apologize to the OG?
Yeah.
He knew something the whole time.
I ain't
The real
apologizing to
agent.
him. I'm apologizing to Ace.
Yeah,
The
we
real
all.
agent knew.
Yeah.
I mean, I
He
don't
went
think
about it the wrong way.
OG
but-
Coop knew the play. Y'all doubted him.
Because
He
sometimes
went about
that,
it the wrong way, but he was right.
nah, but sometimes
Top
that
five
put
pick.
your head down and be a pro shit is a little overrated. Like, he thinking about it like, I told y'all niggas. If I
Oh,
was over
God.
here, I'd have been cool.
He said, I done told y'all.
Yeah.
I've
Nah,
been
the
mad.
double-
All right, be ready to get a nigga rocks off. All right, be ready. Ask Adam. Every time I said something, she was giggling. I said, damn, she ready.
Well, me and Wack have a history. We actually had, a beef that went on for like 10 years.
Did you put 3
Right.
fingers in your butt?
No.
Adam did.
No, I don't think he did.
Who it was that did? I thought he said it was Adam who did it.
No, I never said that.
You know who it was. Vlad know everything.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who
right
put
now.
them? Was it 4 fingers? I know it was more than 3. If it went 3, it was more than 3.
I have no idea about fingers in the butt with anybody. None whatsoever.
So you gonna sit right
But
here and lie.
anyways, well, what I was saying is, really, it's like more than 10 years ago. It was about 13 years ago at this point. Me and Wack got into it, over the phone. He started talking crazy to me, started threatening me over the phone. And I said, fuck this dude. And for 10 years, I didn't talk to him, right? I told my security if we run into him, there might be a problem. And, so we just prepared for the bullshit. And at one point, we got on the phone, we laughed it off, and now we actually been doing business together. And I can tell you, I've definitely made money with Wack. 100%. And I can tell you that a lot of this stuff that you see is just for show, and he's actually a cool dude and is actually a good businessman on top of it.
I sensed it. That's why I sat there and met him when I met him at No Jumper. I started to like him, but he got too much fuck nigga in him. I can't like them type nigga, man. See, if he go get baptized and get that fuck nigga up out of him, he might be a better person.
Baptized.
Mhm.
Where would Wack get baptized? And what would they use to baptize him with?
Probably some car oil.
Some car oil. Maybe some red Kool-Aid. On Pyru, some red Kool-Aid on him.
He ain't Pyru. That nigga ain't blood material.
Okay.
That nigga ain't
You say so.
Pyru material. Man, don't ever disrespect them folk like that, man.
Shout out to Wack, man. Maybe y'all be cool at one point.
762. When you say shout out to Wack, you need to call out what type of ammunition they need to hit them with.
Yeah, I'm leaving that one alone.
Nah, I ain't gonna wish they don't know about it. Lord forgive me. Hell, I'm sorry, God. Don't do me like that.
So when we did our last interview, this was December of 2024, Young Thug was still going through his trial. But shortly afterwards, he pled guilty to certain charges. He got his time served and he walked out. How did you feel when that actually happened?
It wasn't me. You see what I mean? I didn't have no feelings. Yeah, I didn't have no feelings, to be honest with you. I don't want to see no man down. This now. Back then, yeah, I didn't feel nothing. Not that I can recall.
Well, you took the stand in that trial. Now, generally people feel that you didn't help the prosecution with what you said. But you did still take the stand. And let's just say that a plea deal didn't happen. It actually went to a jury verdict and he was found guilty and given 40, 50 years. Would you have felt bad at that point?
It didn't happen, so who knows?
Okay,
You know. I didn't take the stand. They put me on them. It's a difference.
Right.
I didn't ask to be in none of that. I didn't ask to be a part of none of that. I never signed no agreement to be a part of none of that. Everything that happened to me was me being forced to go through that. So, I'm just happy it's over with. I'm happy that everybody is able to move forward with their life. When it comes to their trial, it don't got nothing to do with me. I'm grateful. I love my God for giving me another chance at everything.
Well, Young Thug actually said that he regrets taking the plea deal because, remember, that Gotti ended up getting a jury verdict where he found him not guilty.
Right.
And I remember he was saying, I think he was talking to his lawyer saying, he wished he hadn't taken that deal because if it had gone to trial, he thinks he would have been found not guilty as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, based on what you saw in that trial, that the same thing would have happened to him as Yak Gotti?
I don't know. Like, all jokes aside, things play out the way that they are meant to play out. So I really don't put thoughts into possibilities unless it involves me and it's a possibility that once I leave here, you feel me? Like, I think like that. But for as what's already transpired, like, what is done is over with. This shit ain't. So I don't know.
Were you surprised that Yak Gotti was found not guilty?
Was I surprised that Yak Gotti was found not guilty? I didn't know what to expect. Because with the gang charges and saying that, people are affiliated, it don't take much to convict a black man in poverty. You know what I mean? They ain't got the money or the funds to defend themselves. Anything and everything we do, they gonna say gang participation. So I honestly, it was a better that God fought for everybody. That's all I could say.
Well, I remember you had mentioned to me when we finished the first interview that once that trial's over, there were some things that you wanted to let out that you didn't want to actually say. Now, what were some of those things?
You ain't pay for all that, Vlad. Damn, you slick, boy. They told me to watch White Man. Damn, you know you ain't pay for all that, man. Come on now. That's exclusive now.
Give me something.
Not on this camera, because it's going to be for free.
Okay.
We could talk. We can pause the camera right now and talk on the phone right now. Cause I got, man, you know me, boy. I know you ready to lock some niggas up. I got you.
Afro going back on?
You already know it. We talking money? Do we need to take a break?
No,
I ain't scared of nothing, Vlad. I like get paid, bro. I need to make sure that I got some money to be able to take care of my funds, my kids.
Well, Young Thug gets out of prison, and then a video surfaces where he's being interrogated.
What was so crazy was this motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga too, but honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe, but I ain't finna, whatever.
You wonderful today.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
promises, make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever anytime you ever want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. What don't tell the world. What you number? Tell she man.
Hey. I don't have your number.
Well, give it to me.
And depending on how you view it, some people say that he was snitching in the video.
Ain't no song. Everybody seen the shit. What that nigga did different from what I did? Help me understand.
Pretty similar.
Ain't no damn pretty simple. He did the same shit I did.
Okay. So, based on what you saw, you felt that Young Thug was snitching.
Nah, I don't think he snitched. You feel me? Me personally. But if he said I snitched, he snitched.
Okay, so you're not saying he snitched.
He did the same thing I did. So whatever people said I did, you gotta apply that to him.
Okay.
Why is there anybody in the interrogation room? If you can't talk to the police, you should not be in the interrogation room. The red flag is when you walk into the interrogation room. It don't matter what you're going now. The police ain't finna tell you nothing. They not finna tell you nothing, Vlad. You already know that. When do the police question you and ask you for information? I mean, and give you information. They not finna tell you about their case or their investigation. So what you going in the interrogation room for? If you can't finesse your way out of the situation, you tell him. So everybody who going to the interrogation room is a fucking snitch.
Okay, because after that video came out, he went on like interview tour. He interviewed with everybody trying to defend his whole, stance. And I feel like in general it didn't work. I feel like in general it kind of backfired.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
Mm-hmm. Pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure is every weak man nightmare. You feel me? Pressure busts pipes.
So he felt the pressure from that video where he had to explain himself over and over again.
Because when you do wrong to people, one thing about the universe, what you put out is what you receive. You came out of jail. The streets have already said that you that guy. All you had to do is come out of jail and focus on getting your life together. Cleaning your soul, going to get baptized, praising God. Nigga didn't praise God until he got exposed. Nah, they don't close. Boom.
Well, yeah, because he went on that whole tour, and the only thing people really remember is Whoop-De-Doo. And he dropped his album, and the album didn't do bad, but compared to his other albums, it did not do the impact that it usually does.
Mm-hmm. Time is too many distractions. If the hip hop community was so smart, they ever stop worrying about the first week sales and just focus on continuing to make money. These guys are so scared to drop music because they're worrying about their numbers. And then by the time they realize it, people is uninterested in them again. Just keep dropping good music. Don't worry about the numbers. They making money. You so worried about people who ain't making $1. They sit on the internet all day trying to get people attention. You worry about their opinion about a life that you created for yourself. Help me understand. These guys ain't ready for me, man. I ain't gonna be worrying about somebody that ain't helping me eat every night. Opinion. I'll be out here just dropping music. When Thug said Whoop-De-Doo, the internet fell in love with him again. He should have realized right then and there, that's the route you need to take. Forget everything that don't happen. get your life back on the right track. That's it. They be too caught up in trying to befriend people that don't showed you, hey man, you turn your back on me one time, ain't no 2 times. 2 times you might take my life.
Well, Yak Gotti also had a video that got released of him in an interrogation room.
Woody, Shannon, Smoke, fellas walked through they walked through the cut. But they had that call on the phone, but I ain't answer. So they were like, yeah, nigga, we found you. So I looked. I'm like, y'all watch them. Y'all just playing, watch them. And that thing was over. A whole bunch of shots.
Okay.
And I remember I interviewed him and we talked about that. And he said, you know, that no one got arrested over that video. And I remember he had gotten attacked right around that time in prison, well, in jail, I guess. And I asked if those two things were related. He said it wasn't. As you're sitting there waiting for trial, the interrogation footage got released.
Tight shit.
And the stabbing happening in Fulton County Jail right afterwards?
Yeah.
Was one tied to the other?
Hell nah.
No? Because that's what people were saying. The video came out, then you got stabbed.
There's a narrative on the internet, you feel me? There was some more little smoke or whatever that shit was. Then, but the interrogation, like, ain't nobody really could say nothing. That's why I ain't had to go PC class, like, nobody could say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody, like, it affected. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. People are going to make their allegations and so forth. What do you think about that video?
It's the same with me and Thug video. It applies. It applies to those who feel like we told and to those who feel like we ain't. It doesn't matter when the situations have already been revealed. So people always talk about what they won't do and what they will do. That ain't never been in a real situation. You feel me? When you tell, people get convicted and go spending time in jail. If that never happened, it should not be a conversation. But you got people that sit back and pick and choose and try to say, oh, you this and oh, you that. Man, you gotta remember, bro, you irrelevant, bro. Your name ain't never even been heard of. So you can sit over there in the corner and shut up. Because Yak like that. You know what I mean? Like, that Yak ain't scared of nothing. So at the end of the day, y'all better recognize who y'all playing with. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Yak Gotti. We did an interview. Cool dude. We went through the whole story. He didn't duck any questions. The other day, he's out. He's living his life. But, you know, look, I've always said this. I don't have a problem with people cooperating in certain situations. You know, for example...
So did Boosie cooperate?
I don't think Boosie cooperated.
So you said, let's talk about it. Like, I like Boosie. For those who get, I just like to shine lights on when niggas just be talking. But when it apply to them, they don't just, listen. When the police walked up on the car, Boosie said that was his security gun. You don't feel like that's cooperation?
Well, I believe it was security gun.
So why security tell the police, my gun is right here in this bag? And when the police went in the bag, they got the security gun. And when they found the other gun in the car, listen, when they found the other gun in the car, why did the security tell the police that ain't his gun? Why is your security guard a convicted felon if you're a well-known, respected boss? Why you got a convicted felon as your security guard? The security guard wasn't his security guard. Y'all trying to find a way to keep his image clean. Boosie a real street nigga. Boosie was my idol when I was a kid. I looked up to Boosie. I wanted the same antibodies he had. I wanted to be like Boosie. I sit on interviews and I respect his mindset because he everything an OG should be. But when you get on there and say you should not say nothing to the police, everybody know that. You right. Police ask you something, my name is this and my birthday is that. Anything else that come with that, do what y'all gotta do. But Boosie took it upon himself, said you don't say nothing to the police, and when the police walked up on him, he said, that's my security gun. He pointed the finger. If it's your security duty to take the charge or say is their gun or if it was a gun, security guard would have already said it, and it wouldn't be no hassle, it wouldn't be no issue. Then farther on, the police admitted that Boosie was making threats in front of them because the security guard wouldn't admit to ownership of the weapon. Help me understand. People try to justify those who they favor. Telling is saying anything to the police that can involve someone else. Freedom. That's what Boosie said about me. He should never spoke on me because I break it down and people ain't got no choice but to respect the truth, which is Boosie started cooperating the moment the police said who gun this is. And then I read some old paperwork where the gun was in the girl name, I think. I ain't for sure, ain't got it in front of me. But he told the police we flew the guns from Atlanta to California in a suitcase. That ain't no conversation Boosie having with the police.
Was it the security's gun, though? And the security guard didn't want to take the credit for it.
Can you please answer me, please, Vlad? Please.
Okay.
Did Boosie tell the police that he flew from Atlanta to California with guns?
Well, I'm not sure about that part. You said it, but I haven't confirmed.
You didn't read it in the paperwork?
I did not.
Well, I'm act like I never said that then. If you gonna play dumb, I'm gonna play stupid.
No, I'm not. I'm not playing dumb. You're asking me if I read in the paperwork. I'm saying I didn't read in the paperwork.
But I'm not here to shame Boosie. You feel me? He left me alone, and I respect Boosie. I love him. I don't care. This ain't for me to destroy him, tear him down. This for me to show all the kids in the world that these niggas talk their gangster shit until it's time to be about it. Which not saying, cause everybody think gangster shit is about taking people's life and taking people's stuff and destroying homes. What I mean is talking to the law. When the police go pull them handcuffs out, the toughest nigga turn into a bitch. Look at Finesse 2 Times. He talking all that shit about me, talking about he ready to crash, and then he hears a walking talking, talking about Woody don't put the police on me. He's scared and terrified. I know what he'll do under pressure. Soon police put his ass in that motherfucking handcuff. He cracking and folding. He probably still got shit in his damn drawer because Suge been locked up. She can't even change his diaper. Help me understand, Vlad.
Well, I've said this before. If me and you are riding around in a car.
Hold up. If you and Boosie.
No, me and you.
You get in the car, leaving no gun. Fuck no.
Okay. Let's just say that me and Gunna are riding around in the car, right? Me and Gunna are riding around in the car. He has a gun on him that I'm not aware of. I get pulled over, and he tosses the car in the back seat. When the police, go and find the gun, they say, whose gun is this? And he says, that's not my gun. I have no idea. I'm going to say that's his gun.
It's this nigga.
Because I am not taking a gun case over someone who doesn't want to take it on their own.
But the code that Boosie stands on, he can't say that. Boosie can't stand that with his. He sat down with you and told you, Vlad, he looked you in your eyes and told you, you don't say nothing to the police. Because you told him about Woody. But let me tell you the difference between me and Boosie. Boosie got a reputation for amen, whatever it is. I don't know him personally. I got a reputation for what? What I got a reputation for, Vlad? Say it, goddamn.
You got a reputation for a few things.
We need somebody interrogation. We gonna say
a few things.
We gonna put the interrogation on the back end.
Okay, so what you're saying is, in that situation with me and Gunna, I'm a snitch because I'm saying that's Gunna's gun.
So let me say this: if me and you riding in the car together, and you throw a bag in the back seat that got a weapon, I know that if I know that it's a weapon in that, first of all, you throw a bag in my back seat. When the police come in the car, they gonna be pulling me off. You gonna be beating your ass. Do you understand me? I'ma be when they gonna be trying to figure out.
Hey, bro, that's some. Hey, that's the method, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, what he just saw the method. Nigga do that shit. You just gotta beat his ass and hope for the best. Oh, yo, mama.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, you still didn't answer the question. What would you do at that point? Would you say that that's my gun?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're saying that would be snitching, even though we're not committing a crime together. You're not part of this crime. You just don't want to go to prison along with me. Because we're both going to go to prison for that gun.
When you watch my interrogation, I was in the interrogation room because the police had found a weapon in the car that I was in. I didn't tell the police who that weapon belongs to. I told him to let my buddy go. Not saying it was him, but my whole thing is, if y'all saying I'm already telling and I'm going to jail, I would have told the police that wasn't my gun. It belongs to whoever it belongs to. But instead, I went to jail for that gun. I went to jail for it. Nobody ain't take ownership of it. So when Boosie took it upon himself and said that's his security gun, you said it out your own mouth that you should say nothing to the police. First of all, this guy ain't got no identification on him to prove that he's a security. But the internet will put security on there to protect Lil Boosie. Such as yourself. You like him, you gonna protect him. You sit on that platform, your platform, and you call me a snitch. And you talk down on me. But you sit in front of another snitch, such as Lil Boosie, and you give him the utmost respect. You think this nigga gangster than me? You think he got more fucking street cred than me, nigga? You crazy. I don't care how many of y'all like Lil Boosie. I like him too though, Blair. I ain't gonna lie, I like him too.
When have I talked down on you?
Nigga, you know you. I ain't gonna. I'm putting my wig back on, man. Black power, black power, black power, man. Black power. I heard Black Panther getting ready to line up on Get Ice. I don't want no pussy. I don't like nobody. I mean my own man, my own lane, mind my own business.
Well, 21 Savage had the whole fuck the streets thing, right?
The streets.
And he did a whole series of tweets, and he said, when Gunna snitched the first time, we brushed it under the rug. When P from Quality Control snitched, we brushed it under the rug because he was putting so many people on. Fuck the streets, et cetera, et cetera. And then Young Thug, he co-signed. What do you think about that whole thing?
you something else, lad. You something else. Watching 21 Actions shows that he's a guy that if he rock with you, he got your back. That's it. 21 trying to be a good friend in a situation that he should stay out of it because it damaged your reputation. Real people understand what 21 was trying to say, but he's so loyal that it backfired on him. Because how could y'all say y'all knew a nigga was telling, but y'all ending everybody else's career for these same reasons? So I watched an interview with somebody else. They was like, as long as it hold value, they don't care about all that. And when I watched that interview, I said, dang, this it. And I told people this. I said, when you hold value to people, they gonna act like you matter until you don't hold no value no more. And that's a perfect example. And for the record, that interview with Gunna, that was him talking to he was a kid talking to a crime line, something. That ain't him talking to no police and no investigation. So y'all just jealous and envious of this man. And I just thank God for keep rising Gunna up. Keep Gunna above these niggas. Keep Gunna above them, God. Because it eat them up so bad they can't focus on themselves no more. They dream and sleep and eat thinking about this man. It's sad. This man don't even care. This man don't even care to even we human. It hurts us. It hurts us because once we love you and we feel, and then we turn around and see that y'all feel this way towards us. This whole time we sit here going through stuff that we don't gotta go through. But because we love you and we embrace you, you put us through this stuff. Every time I started RICO, what you think? You think I started it too? You say yeah?
Now, I don't know. You say you started a RICO?
All right, let me break down the RICO. Have you heard any time that Wooda sent anybody to go commit a crime? Did you hear that in the RICO?
No.
So how did I start the RICO?
Well, they blamed it on Young Thug.
Well, they made him the leader. I'm not even saying he started. I'm not saying he started. The DA office started the RICO. They went and put the charges out. They got the indictment. They started it. Let's be real. Let's break it down. The DA office started when they created and did what they did. Now, the RICOs came from people out here breaking the law. individuals taking upon themselves to go commit crime, and then put my name in songs saying that it was me. I ain't no scapegoat or fall guy. I'ma defend myself, and I ain't scared of no man walking earth. You ain't finna take my freedom from me. Because, and I'm showing you my loyalty. You ain't throwing me under the gun and ain't expecting me to stand up for myself. Is you crazy? Man, put my wheels on. This shit stand on forever.
You're not scared of any man.
At all.
Really?
At all.
You're not scared of the feds?
Nope.
You're not scared of the police?
Nope.
You're not scared of the IRS?
Yep. Because I've been poor before. Let me enjoy the money. Let me get some money, man. When I was broke, I ain't had to deal with the IRS. What's wrong with them? Talking about.
There
I
you
gotta
go.
pay
I
tax.
found somebody you were scared of.
Huh?
I found somebody you were scared of.
Hold on, I ain't scared of them either, though. I ain't scared of them.
I interviewed Tekashi 6ix9ine recently, and he thinks this whole fuck the streets is really this. He thinks that it's, oh, look, Gunna's doing better than all of us, and we've taken this stance against him. Let's just say fuck the streets and say he can come back so he'll do music with us because our albums aren't doing as well as his. I mean, do you think at some point they just realize that Gunna actually is doing better on his own, even with the whole snitch, allegations and whatever else? Like, he's doing better than all of them at this point.
So do
He's
you
doing
think
better
that,
than Lil Baby,
so
he's
you
doing better than 21 Savage, doing better than
all right,
everybody.
So let me ask them, do you think that's genuine love? Do you think we first got to realize that you good without us before we try to amend? Yo, call each other. Y'all love each other, bro. Call them. Y'all love each other. It's not genuine, nigga. You just know this nigga doing better without y'all, and y'all need him, nigga.
Nah. You gotta understand this. 6ix9ine ain't even one of us. He's a Spanish kid. Trying to be one of us. So he don't understand what's going on. Gunna ain't never gonna work with these niggas again. Because y'all don't understand the emotions that this man had to go through to sit here and see so many people turn against him about something he has no control over. I understand everybody feel like, yes, ma'am. He said yes, ma'am, to everything on there, that he knew that people was committing crimes. It's no conviction. Why is y'all looking to hate this man? It's no convictions. Y'all just envious, broke, weak-minded people. So the thing about it is, the F Discreet movement was only to save face with Thug. You feel me? To let people know it's okay to work with him. That ain't had nothing to do with Gunna. Gunna ain't never gonna work with these niggas no more. Why? Why should I work with people that try to destroy me and tear me down? When God got you and God said it's gonna be okay, you look at them type of people and you smile and say, I'ma pray for y'all. You know Gunna fan base is a whole bunch of pretty girls. You know my girl pretty. She told me, all the cute girl love Gunna. I done left her right in and down. I done got jealous of Gunna. Nigga, you better leave my girl alone. I'm gonna crack your head. Did you understand me?
Since last time, Young Thug gets out of jail and YFN Lucci gets out of jail. And there's a video of them hanging out in the club together, being friendly with one another. Now, Young Thug I don't know, but Lucci I have interviewed a couple times, and me and his manager are real cool. So I remember calling him and saying, yo, man, this is great. This is great for Atlanta. This is great for both of them, for both the crews. Both of them have gone through an enormous amount of shit. They're locked up. There's fights in prison. Their friends are locked up. People have gotten killed. This is good for everybody. But some people have a problem with this. You have a problem with that?
You damn right.
Okay, explain.
Why y'all ain't do this in the beginning? Why y'all ain't do this in the beginning? Why did we have to go through so much shit for y'all niggas to feel like y'all gonna put the money first and y'all gonna come together? Y'all could have been squashed the beef. Y'all could have been came together a long time ago. Y'all could have. But now y'all saying, man, this shit ain't about... Bro, you know how many people sitting in jail for the rest of their life behind this shit? You know how many families that still broken behind this shit? You damn right. I come from this environment, Vlad. I come from here. I didn't want to go to war with people. I didn't want to have people as enemies. I wanted to be friends with a lot of them because we was friends. See, a lot of y'all don't understand. We wasn't never always enemies. We were friends at a point. Lucha is not an enemy to me. I could go out this door right now and see Lucha and keep going about my business. I'm not here to try to tear nobody down. But at the end of the day, man, y'all so selfish that y'all showed the world how selfish y'all is. Y'all could have easily let it go and went y'all separate ways. Y'all ain't got to work together. Too much don't happen for y'all to try to work together. That's why I feel some type of way. It's fake. Because me and Thug had conversation where I told Thug, like, man, look, bro, for real, bro, this shit ain't about nothing. I told this nigga this shit ain't about nothing. I told this nigga I'm gonna go over here and talk to these niggas and squash this shit. Them niggas ain't scared over there. But they willing to sit down and squash it because everybody like, man, we Atlanta, we known for getting money. We ain't trying to go to war, but it's an all-out war. A whole lot of families hurt. A whole lot of young mans don't lost their life to death, and jail. And y'all niggas in the club party? Talking about because y'all went to trial and everybody flipped on y'all? What? Man, come on. I don't got nothing against Lucha, and I love Thug. I love Lucha too. I don't got nothing against neither one of them brothers. But I just don't like the simple fact how they handle their situation. You remember, I did an interview before then. I was like, if Thug and Lucha come home and they squash the beef, that'll be big. I said, squash the beef. I ain't say hang out. You think I'm finna hang with one of these niggas and we been out here trying to, you feel me? Nah, man, that ain't how they go. It ain't no bad blood, but we ain't cool either.
Well, the thing that people pointed out when they were hanging out in the club together was that Lucci's mom was allegedly shot at.
Speaking about your mom, you know, there was an incident where your house was shot up, not once, but twice.
Yeah, twice.
Can you talk about the first time it happened?
The first time I was on a promo tour, I was in Tampa, I think. I was in Tampa. I was actually about to go right on the stage, and then they called me like the house got shot up. I went back in the club. I did my own performance because, you know, I had to do what I had to do. I did my performance, then we hit the road and went back home because I had to go check on my mama. Everything was good, though. Ain't nobody get hit or nothing.
How many shots were there?
I don't know, probably like 15.
And Young Thug made a song about it.
I never heard that song.
Yeah, there was a line. He said, I shot at his mommy, now he don't mention me.
Did he say who mom he shot at?
No.
Huh?
No, he did not.
So people just take things and try to investigate and try to make it what it is. From my understanding, Thug ain't never shot nobody mom.
Right. Not Thug himself, but the story is that he sent someone to go do it or someone did it on his behalf.
But in the song, it say, I shot at his mama, he no longer mentioned me. Clearly, that never transpired, so why do people believe?
So are you saying that Lucci's mom was never shot at?
I don't know. What I'm saying is, the internet tried to take what people say that can be incriminated and try to make it applies to things that it don't apply to. That could have been a statement made from a whole nother situation that ain't on social media. Who knows?
Fair enough. I want to do a little Atlanta rapper battle where I'm going to give you two rappers. I'm going to say this person or this person, and you choose that person for whatever reason, whether you like their music or whatever. All right, you ready?
All right.
YFN Lucci or Yak Gotti?
What you mean? Hold on, explain to me what you want me to say.
So I'm going to name you a bunch of rappers and name the rapper you like better in terms of their music.
Okay, let go.
Okay? Or, you know, if you personally don't like them, you could, you know, vote against or whatever else. But just generally, this is about the music. Okay? YFN Lucci or Yak Gotti?
Yeah, got it.
Yak Gotti or Young Nudy?
Yeah, got it.
Yak Gotti or 21 Savage?
Yeah, got it.
Yak Gotti or Lotto?
Yeah, got it.
Yak Gotti or Rich Homie Quan?
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan or Future?
Future.
Future or Gunna?
Future.
Future or Young Thug?
Thug.
Young Thug or Lil Baby?
It depends on how I feel.
Right now.
Thug.
There you go. So you got Young Thug as the winner.
I gotta go. I gotta go off of what I know. Forget the music. What I know. I'm going off of what I know.
Okay. If Young Thug walked in the room right now, what would you tell him?
Shit, I'm getting the hell out of that motherfucker. What the hell we gotta talk about? Man, you crazy?
Well, Young Thug technically can't even have a conversation with you or be around you, right? Because he has the probation where he can't be around, like, you know, former criminals and so forth.
I'm a civilian and I'm a God-fearing man. I do not apply to that street life, that gangster life, that stupidity life, none. I am an internet entertainer, comedian, content creator, finesse funky butts, 2-time. I'm all that good shit. You hear me? But a criminal? Not no more. I'm out for probation, Vlad. You ain't know that? You ain't asked me that. And everything we talk about, you ain't say, I heard you got on probation.
I haven't heard that. Congratulations.
You know what time that mean? I got put my fro back on.
Well, one of my regular guests on Vlad TV is 1090 Jake.
I'm listening.
And you said you're not a big fan of him.
I ain't a fan of no man.
Okay. But you told me that you dislike 1090 Jake.
It ain't nobody I associate with.
What is it about 1090 Jake that bothers you?
He needs to stand white people business. He not black. Like, he just sit on his platform. 1090, I ain't gonna lie, me and 1090 Jake could do a boxing match. Ooh, I ain't think to call him out.
Wait. You're challenging 1090 Jake to a boxing match.
But we gotta be in the street because if he beat me up, I'm taking it to the next level.
Do you want me to FaceTime right now? I can FaceTime to see if he accepts.
I don't wanna see when with 1090 Jake, he show favoritism. If he like you, he gonna sweep it under the rug. I respect people who gonna give everybody the same treatment that you give the last person. Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't respect you if I feel like you picking and choosing your battle. I ain't no free pick. So, that's the thing with 1090. Like, nigga, I ain't no free pick. You ain't gonna free pick me, bro. You don't know nothing about me. You wouldn't even hang with me. Like, spend a day with me in the communities. So, don't get on the internet and try to be this white boy that you really ain't. I don't hang with some white boys that crazy as hell. That I hear that being white is the best thing they could ever be because they black, their ass never be on the street no more. 1090 Jake, nigga, we sent to the store. Go get some chips and drink, some blunts and shit. Then when he come back, tell his dad, go to the liquor store. And then when he come back again, tell him go get some chicken wings or something.
Well, one of the things that Jake pointed out during one of our interviews, and I pulled up the video, you were in the car and you had like a wig on and eyelashes.
I was in the car?
It looked like you were in the car, yeah.
Hell nah, man. I was on the 21st with sitting Nash. The girl dropped her eyelashes on the ground. And I'm playing. I picked the eyelashes up and say, hey, guess who I am? Just playing, and they try to say, oh, I'm Illuminati. I'd never be Illuminati.
Okay.
I stand for something.
I got you. You end up doing a 20 versus 1 with the Booty Boy.
Felice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I remember at one point that this video kind of went viral. He kind of tried to put his arm around you. You shoved him.
Yeah, he crazy. Yeah, he crazy. He lost his damn mind, Vlad. What the hell wrong with that man? You been locked up, bro. Don't you know now you put your hands on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't like me either. We were actually supposed to do an interview with him because, well, I don't know if you know this, but I was actually in the Boondocks cartoon.
What?
Right? I was a character on the Boondocks.
I might go watch it and find out today.
Yeah. So he was also a character on the Boondocks. Well, I mean, they made him into a character on the Boondocks. He was locked up during that time. So everyone's like, yo, Vlad, you're on the Boondocks, you know, the Booty Warrior's out. You got to do an interview with him. So we actually set up the interview. But once I started going through the research and saw that he really was a rapist, you know, who was raping men in prison.
In real
I'm
life?
like, nah, in real life, yeah.
Oh, they don't be playing when they be talking about him like that?
No, he really is a rapist.
You
Yeah.
got proof that he did it.
I mean, he's talked about it publicly.
Well, he understand the internet. You can get on here and be whatever you
Nah,
want to do.
this was not. He was talking about it before there was the internet. That whole Booty Warrior clip was from like the 90s.
What?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, during the 20 verse, he went play with me. Like the dude who hosted it, Mike, Vlad, Felice. I didn't know nothing about the dude. My first time hearing about him was right then and there. So when they saying that, I'm like, look, y'all, you know what I mean? Like, he like, nah, I already heard about you. This joke ain't no joke. But I didn't get no type of impression that he was I found out later though. Like when I left, I went to them research, like, what the hell? But I just thought it was some entertainment stuff. I didn't know that was serious. I mean, I didn't know it was real.
No, it's real. It's real. And, you know, he talked about how the first time he had an orgasm was inside of a man.
Hey, Vlad, you had a conversation with everybody else.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Well, and I just want to say this. He actually said this on camera. He thought that he had gotten the dude pregnant.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who?
Felice Johnson.
He said he got a dude pregnant?
He thought that the first time he did that he got the
busting
dude
that
pregnant.
ass open. What Felice from? That nigga ain't from Atlanta? Where Felice from?
I don't know.
Oh, I think they said Mississippi or somewhere, ain't it?
Probably.
Yeah, y'all need to let they know that where he from.
I mean, here's the thing, right? A lot of people don't realize this, and I'm sure you come in contact with this. Some of these dudes that go to prison young, they've never been with a woman by the time they get locked up. So their only sexual experiences is with men in prison.
Hey, Vlad, you know, they have places where they commit sexual acts, and they have places where they don't commit those acts. I've been to prison. I've been to state prison and federal prison. I don't know where it takes place behind closed doors, but that type of activity, I don't know, man. I don't know how to speak on that, man. Damn, they should have bust that nigga head wide open.
Yeah, I remember he went on No Jumper, and he claimed that he didn't actually rape the dudes. He would give them a choice. You know, they could do it the easy way or the hard way. But I'm like, that's rape. That's rape, right? If you tell a person, unless you do this with me, there's going to be violence.
But Felice, you got to go back and show me an old picture of him, bro. Like, that man built like Charleston White, man. I mean, you push him, man, he'll fall and break a bone, man. I don't see that happening, man. Now, if it was somebody like Wack 100 saying he did all this, you can go for it, because Wack built like he'd just take advantage of a person like that. But Felice, man, come on, man. That man just talking, man. Nigga ain't got no teeth in his mouth. Somebody done knock teeth out his mouth every fucking day in jail. He was in there.
Okay, I mean, he's an old man now, but you can't imagine him in his 20s, his 30s?
Nah.
Okay.
Look how he built.
All right.
If you take it and violate people like that, you'll stay in shape. You see Wack try to stay in shape. Oh, you saying yeah, you agree.
I mean, if you told me that who's built better for taking people's manhood, I guess I would say Wack, but I don't think Wack is into
Who
that.
got a better chance of taking your manhood? Wack or Felice?
Well, I've never seen Felice Johnson in person. I don't know what he looks like in person.
He look like what he look like on camera.
Right. But I can tell you that Felice actually threatened to rape me in a video once.
Who would you think would take your manhood quicker, Wack 100 or Felice?
Wack 100.
I fucking love you, Vlad.
Hopefully neither one, though. Hopefully neither one does.
Vlad just said he gonna let Wack fuck you.
Man, let me tell you something. This is a true story, right? This is a true story. So, none of my relatives or friends ever went to prison growing up, right? So I wasn't around this type of jail culture. So I didn't really know what it was like in prison. And then I remember in high school, I saw the movie American Me. You ever seen it?
No, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's about the Mexican mafia, right? And there was a rape scene in the prison, right? And I had no idea this type of thing existed. And I remember watching that, watching that film and telling myself, I'm never going to prison. If this is what happens in prison, and it was a white dude, like an Italian dude that got raped by a bunch of Mexicans. I said, if this is what happens in prison, I don't want to go there.
Can I be
And
honest with you?
I have never gone to prison.
That's the smartest thing you could have ever did, my boy. Cause let me
Right.
tell you something. When I was in jail, all the white boys, they was violating them. Like not jail, prison. When I went to prison, so like the white boys are gangsters. Now don't mistake me now. They gangsters and they stick together. But if you ain't they type of gangster, you a nigga, you somebody's girlfriend. And you see a lot of white boys in there, a lot of men girlfriend in jail. Real talk, all jokes aside. So police probably take advantage of some white boys in there. But like a lot of people gotta understand, prison ain't for nobody. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be tough 24/7, man. Anybody can get violated in there. I don't care how tough you is. It ain't your chance of defending yourself ain't strong as it is in the free world. You feel me? And what get you in that cell? Ooh, we Vlad. I can see you now. You wet old lady. What look like he be booty searching. That boy be sniffing for butt.
I'm leaving that one alone.
Yeah, cause you know what gonna get in front of you again. Now, I seen you on that rabbit laughing woo. He don't size you up too many times. You better toss your salad. You getting nervous over there, ain't it?
I hope this never happens, man.
I hope it don't
this
happen
never
for you either, boy. You heard Ray J say your asshole J be leaking.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That was horrible.
Yeah.
That was absolutely horrible.
You be like Orlando Brown. Daddy!
Do you know about the whole Queso story with his dad that took the stand on him?
Oh, I had spoke on it without knowing what was going on. I just spoke because, you feel me, like, I didn't know the situation, but yeah, I'm aware of it.
Okay, well, I did Abdul Robinson Sr.'s first interview. That's Queso's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he broke down the whole situation to me. And it's not cut and dry. It's pretty complex because what originally happened is Queso's dad, his stepson, his son, his nephew, and 2 other people, 6 people total, were leaving a club. Cars pull up, they shoot up the car. His stepson gets killed. His nephew gets put in a wheelchair. His son gets shot 3 times in the head, goes in a coma and survives. Queso's dad gets shot, and everyone else also in the car gets shot. So, what happened about a year later was his son and 2 other guys that's close to his son end up killing someone who made a diss song making fun of the whole situation. Even though they weren't one of the shooters, there was some kid who made fun of the situation in the song. They killed the guy, split up. The 2 other guys went into an old lady's house, kidnapped her. Then they called the dad and said, hey, come pick us up, without telling him any information. So he pulls up, not knowing what just happened. They jump in the car, and they say, we just killed someone, and we just kidnapped this old lady.
So when I'm backing out regular, we hit Arlington Expressway. That's when Scotty tell me the situation. So I'm like, oh, fuck. In my mind, I'm like, damn, I gotta get them out of this car. Cause I'm in my car. I'm in a fucking orange Challenger. I'm riding my shit. So once he tell me about this, it was an old lady in the house. They done had her held hostage in the house. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, damn. But on the strength of Crazy K, I'm going on through with the situation. So we go over to Grand Park and we switch cars. So once we switch cars, we get out this orange loud ass car. And we get in a Impala. one of my daughter cars. And I take them out to my house because I stayed 4 out. And I take them out there and I drop them off and I leave them. And I left.
Put their ass right out the car. Get out. Get the fuck out of my car right there. You seen that prank that I did coming out that gas station? They try to act like they wanted me to help them move a dead body.
No, I didn't see
It's
that
a prank. I'm gonna send it to you when we get a chance. So dude, like, hey, you want to make some money? I come out the store like, yeah, I want to make some money. He said, help me move something. When I got right there, it was a dead. It's supposed to be a dead white boy.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. We good, bro. Come on. Nah, hold on. Oh, calm down. Hold on. No. Hey, wait. It's a prank, bro. Relax, nigga. God damn.
You see my reaction? I took out running. I got the hell on. So if I ever got caught or my name ever came up in it, all I can say was, I saw that and I got the hell on. When you know something, you get the hell away from it. But you can finish on. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. So at that moment, I said, did you talk to them about turning themselves in? And he said, no, that wasn't an option for him. Did you try to say, hey, let's go turn yourselves in. It'll be better this way.
No, I wouldn't have never, I ain't gonna sit here and try to be cool. I would have never said that. I would have really hoped they got away because of the situation beforehand. Because I definitely felt some type of way about Buck. Once he made that song, dissing my son, I definitely felt some type of way about that. But I wouldn't have told them, let's go down there and turn the whole city, turn yourself in or no thing. I would have never made that suggestion.
So he helped them get away. He switched cars, burned their clothes, gave them some money, and then one of the guys cooperated, and now he's charged with accessory to murder after the fact, facing 30 years at 50 years old. He was locked up for a few years, and they approached him. They said, listen, if your son, Queso, takes his 30-year plea deal, we'll let you out the case. So you think that if Queso had stepped forward and said, look, I'll take a 30-year plea deal, but part of that deal is to let my dad out the situation, they probably would have done it?
I know they would have done it. They told me they would have.